What's up, everyone? This is Movie and Game Lover 98, and today, for my first movie review of 2025, I'm going to be doing this movie review on this movie that came out last year in very late 2024, and I saw it in the theaters with my best friend, Stargirl6, and my aunt at the Imagine Movie Theater, and that's Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So, yep, let's get started. I hope you guys are looking forward to this movie review. So, yep, here's what my copy looks like on this home media format. The history on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It first hit movie theaters in the United States on December 20th, 2024, the same day as Mufasa the Lion King came out in theaters everywhere in the United States, and then it hit physical media on, well, April 15th, 2025, 3 months ago, and you can get it on either regular DVD, 4K Ultra HD, with the Blu-ray, of course, or you can get the 4K Steelbook. So, yep, that's the very short history. Now, let's look at my copy, then we'll get in with the plot. Yep, here's what my copy looks like. It's identical to the theatrical poster art, 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital code. You have Shadow the Hedgehog in the top of the pyramid. You have Dr. Robotnik and Gerald Robotnik, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 logo with Sonic spikes on the C in Sonic, and you got a little bit of red for Shadow on the number 3, and you have Sonic and Shadow chasing each other on the streets, and a little sticker says includes over 50 minutes of fun-filled featurettes, delete scenes, and more. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever, says BJ Colangelo, I think, of Slash Film. Anyway, here's the front, spines of the slipcover, careful pictures of Sonic and Shadow. Anyway, here's the back cover. Yep, it says the fastest and funniest movie of the year. And you have Sonic about to fight Shadow, and you got some screenshots from the movie and special features. And there's your legal copy information down at the bottom. Yep, here's the actual 4K case. Yep, here's the... Well, let's look at the inserts. Ooh, an ad for Sonic X Shadow Generations. I'll think about getting that game. Anyway, here's the 4K, which is a plain black, and the Blu-ray, which is a plain blue. Kind of like with the other Sonic live-action films on physical media that they released like that. So, yep, let's get in with the plot of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. But first, I need you guys to understand, you might have to leave this video because there might be spoilers if you guys have not seen Sonic the Hedgehog 3. But I guess I'll get in with the plot because I know most of us have seen Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This movie, of course, starts out when there's a disaster going on in the military base in Tokyo, Japan, and a mysterious hedgehog who's black and red is called Shadow, who breaks out of his thing and escapes from the military base and is just wanting to get revenge for his old friend, which we'll see in a bit. But later, back on, well, the other portion of the Earth, because it's all on the Earth, Sonic and his friends are having a race. Like, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are having a little race around the little country. But while Sonic was trying to catch up with his friends in the race, he, well, of course, got sidetracked, but then he races back because he lost the race, but then his friends surprised him with a little party to be Earth Day. Kind of like saying birthday, but it's be Earth because it's his 1 year of his life on Earth. And they decide to check out his old man cave that's been in the ground for years. But then during that, they get a call from some helicopter pilots in Tokyo saying there's been a disaster. So Sonic and his friends are forced to go to Tokyo to see what's been going on. So they head off and they promise to make good choices. And they run into a very unfamiliar hedgehog who looks identical to Sonic, but he can teleport everywhere. And they run into Shadow the Hedgehog, who he's voiced by Keanu Reeves. And then they just want to ask why he's running away, and they just want to talk to him, but Shadow's not interested. So they have to figure out a way with the help of Dr. Robotnik, but then they eventually run into his double, which is his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who created Shadow the Hedgehog, which was the life form from about 50 years ago or so. And so, of course, they just use the help, but then all of a sudden, Eggman betrays Team Sonic again, and he helps his grandfather along with Shadow to build a dangerous weapon in space called the Space Colony Arc, which is a big weapon that can destroy the whole planet Earth. So, yep, it's up to Sonic to basically stop Robotnik and Shadow from trying to conquer the Earth. And yeah, so yep, that's the basic plot of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So what do I think of Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Very, very awesome Sonic movie. Out of all the three movies, this is probably the best in my opinion. Because, well, the screenplay for the live action people is awesome. The cast for the Sonic characters do an amazing job. It's nice to have all of them return. With one new special one with Keanu Reeves voicing Shadow. And another little bonus is that Jim Carrey has the ability to play both Dr. Robotnik and Gerald Robotnik. And yeah, everything else was amazing. The action parts were amazing, and the musical numbers were amazing, and just everything was awesome. My favorite portion of this movie is when they were... Well, I have to say it was probably the scene where when the song Live and Learn performed by Crush 40 was playing when Sonic and Shadow transformed into Super Sonic and Shadow. And yeah. And of course, you know, yes, the music was awesome. They did have some people to perform the music, and of course, the song Crush 40 to perform the song Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2. So yep, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is an amazing movie from last year. I'm going to absolutely rank it 10 out of 10. Just an amazing thing of a movie to watch. And this gives me hype that we're going to be hyped for Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Because of, if you guys have not seen the post and mid-credit scenes, please leave the video. But if you guys have seen it, there has been some things in the mid-credit scene where Sonic runs into Metal Sonics of himself. And then eventually comes his girlfriend from a hood, Amy. And then in the post-credit scene, there was Shadow coming back. And yeah, so yep, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is an amazing movie, and I absolutely recommend it, guys. If you guys have not seen Sonic the Hedgehog 3, do yourselves a favor and pick this movie up on 4K, or if you guys have seen it in the theaters, that's cool, like I have. And it's an awesome movie to try out if you guys are a fan of Shadow the Hedgehog and some elements to some of the Sonic games that feature him. So yep, if you guys have not seen Sonic the Hedgehog 3, please give it a watch, but if you guys have seen it, that's awesome. So anyways, yep, that's going to be it for this movie review, everyone, on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So yep, if you guys have not seen this movie, please watch it, but if you guys have seen it, nice. So yep, that's going to be it, everyone, on this movie review on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and stick around for more videos coming soon as always. Yep, this is Movie and Game Lover 98 saying bye for now, and stick around for more videos coming soon as always, guys. And as they say in Sonic, you should always gotta go faster than everything. And always, I'll just say it normally by my own personal life. That's it, everyone, and goodbye for now. And stick around for more videos coming soon as always. Anything I do.